Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This one will be part 1 of my weight loss journey. So first, I want to explain my history of weight gain. I always thought that the issue was just me, like maybe I'm not doing enough training, maybe I was eating badly. Well, I found out with blood tests, also with I did like another test. The kinesiologist, she put me on a weight, and this is my chart. Yes, I have a 48% fat, and surprisingly I didn't gain more weight. It's because first, when the doctor told me I had a high level of cortisol, I was like, okay, I need to do something, because cortisol is also related with stress, and I was like, I need to find a solution to that. I cannot do high intensity exercises because it's just gonna stress out more my body. Right now, the coach is making a training plan for me, so I'm gonna see her next week, but probably when you're gonna watch this video, I'll be already starting my training. And I'm really excited to do it because finally there's a solution. It will be like, forgot the name of this training, but 20 minutes of this training 4 times a week, so hopefully I can see an improvement. She said that if there is no change in eliminating the fat weight, we're gonna check on my food habit. I know I don't eat unhealthy food, but maybe there's some food that slow down my weight loss too. So I was still glad to know that doing my blood test, I noticed that everything is good. I can show you my chart and you can see that everything is good. There is no issues in anything except vitamin D. And while checking on, I was Googling and also using ChatGPT and using my old school books, I saw that sleeping is also important to balance the cortisol level. And I've been sleeping for an entire decade, 5 to 6 hours. Yeah. So now I'm pushing myself to do minimum 8 hours of sleeping. I now put an alarm to go to bed at 10 p.m. So like that, I have enough sleep. And if something happens, well, at least I have maximum 11 p.m. to go to bed. And I'm pushing myself to do it because I'm telling to myself, well, even if you're not tired, go to sleep. And strangely, I still was able to fall asleep. Also, I was looking at my diet and I noticed that I could eat a little bit more of anti-inflammatory food. And I also asked my mom if we can start to make again Peruvian food, because I stopped to eat Peruvian food for also almost a decade. And by once in a while the restaurants, and once in a while my mom was cooking Peruvian food. When I was in high school, I was eating Peruvian food like every day because that's all culture. But when I started college, I kind of stopped doing it. And also the stress. And well, when I started college, this guy, I met him in high school, but when I started college, he started to be more insecure. And I can make another video about this story, but let's say that it was so intense, his insecurity, that I started to have anxiety. Because I never had anxiety. Yes, I was stressed for some things, and I was often in survival mode also when I was a kid, because I can also tell that another story. And I think that was the trigger, and I just started to gain more weight. And I could understand why, because I was still training, but even that, it wasn't enough. I couldn't lose any weight, and it's a big story of not being able to lose weight. I started to eat other kind of food. I was thinking that maybe I'm not eating well. So now I asked my mom a few weeks ago to make more Peruvian food, and I was like, Mom, I remember that I used to eat more beans. Yeah, how about we eat beans? My mom cannot eat beans because of her stomach issues, but I can eat beans. So she started to make some meals with beans. And what I'm doing right now is that every morning I eat a cup of beans. It keeps me full the entire day. That if I don't put an alarm to eat, I'm gonna forget it, and it will be like 8 p.m. and I'll be like, oh my god, I didn't eat the entire day. So yes, but if I do some activities during the day, I gonna be hungry, but it's gonna take a while. And beans also contains fibers, so that's why it keeps me full, so it's a good thing. Also, for the cortisol level, you need to eat your breakfast. And during 2 weeks, I was weighing all the food that I was taking to see how many calories I'm taking the entire day. And I noticed that for 2 entire weeks, I was eating between 1,200 to 1,500 calories. That's not much. Also, for some people, if you eat lower than 1,500 calories, well, you're gonna lose weight. But for other people, like some people, it happens that would be great. But for the other side of the people, like me, you're gonna gain more weight. Why? Because your body is like, oh my god, I'm not getting enough nutrients, so I'm gonna conserve more. So your body gonna act like they are in alert mode, fearing that you're missing food, so they will keep more nutrients and changing all of that in fat. So that's why I was gaining weight. Like, I'm simplifying like that, but it's more complex. I could maybe explain it deeper in another video maybe, but overall it's simple like that. Simple, not that simple, because it's a complex process, but I'm just simplifying the explanation, saying that one of the reasons of gaining weight gain is also because I'm not eating enough food, enough calories. So I started to eat breakfast, and in my breakfast I was adding a cup of beans, and I'm adding eggs, toast, or avocado toast. I like my breakfast to be salty personally. I think I feel like I'm eating something than sweet. Oh, and also I eat on the side fruits, because I love fruits. I live for the fruits. And I'm eating mostly berries because they are anti-inflammatory food, which is good to lower cortisol level. So that's why I changed my diet. When I went to see the coach, she put me on a weight, and I saw I was still weighing 84 kilogram. So I didn't gain any weight. I was a little bit scared, but I also noticed that I was feeling more energized. Sorry for the pronunciation. And I was feeling better. And I saw like I didn't gain weight, but I was eating more. That's a good thing. So yes, strangely, the issue wasn't the food. Maybe eating less carbs, I will say, because I love carbs. But overall, it's all good. I'm eating my veggies, I'm eating my fruits, I'm eating my proteins. She asked me what is my kind of diet, and I explained that usually I skip breakfast, but recently I've been eating my breakfast. I've been eating beans for breakfast, and I feel better. She asked me if I eat proteins, and I say, well, once in a while, but I eat more often now. But when I don't feel to eat meat, I eat my tofu. The reason why I don't often eat meat is because of the texture. I don't like the texture of the meat. Depends how it's cooked. And I always had a lot of issues when I was a kid with my mom trying to force me to eat meat, and I was like, I don't want to eat it. Even for chicken, depends. There's some part of the chicken that I cannot eat. I'm like, no, I can't. It just don't feel in it, which is weird, but anyways. So I told the lady that I started to eat more protein because she wanted to know what I was eating, what is my diet. So I explained her. She also gave me magnesium. She said to take it an hour before going to bed, and I don't know why, already the first night I was feeling better, strangely. I don't know if I lose weight, I just thought that I was less bloated, and hopefully I'll be able to lose weight. I'm still training, like doing a qigong as an exercise and doing my stretching, because I have an injury in my lower back, and one of my legs, it needs to be more stretched than usual, maybe because of the bad seat that we have at work, but the big boss gave me the mission to get a better seat, so it's good. So yes, I hope that will be all for this part of this video, but next part it will be about the plan of my coach. Probably I'm gonna show a part of myself, because I'm not ready yet to show my face, but a part of myself doing the plant training that my coach wants me to do. Also probably telling a little bit of the results of that, and if I change also my diet. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.